Astro Boy. It's been a few minutes since your fight, man. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel ecstatic. Super happy to show you that I do have striking. Obviously, I did get hit still at some point, but my hands are coming along, my guard's getting better, my movement's getting better, so I'm going to be a problem for all these guys in the division.
Yeah, I mean, in that first round, there was a few, pocket. You guys were just in the pocket slinging, slinging leather at each other. Did any of those shots rock you at all, or
Yeah,
were you good?
after I heard him, like the shot in the first that I heard him the worst, I got a little bit excited as expected, and yeah, he caught me a real good one, wobbled my feet a little bit, lost a little bit of balance, but nothing crazy.
What was the game plan coming into the fight?
My plan was just to mix it up. Like I wanted to have good, solid guards because he does like to throw the overhand over the top of my jab and wild left hooks. So I just wanted to make sure that my guards were in the right spot. I was moving my feet. I was creating angles, trying to hit him on the end of my shots. But don't neglect my grappling. I can shoot, mix it up as well as anybody else in the world. So I needed to show that.
And I like that you keep bringing up that you have hands because everyone knows you have very elite grappling, but your striking has you haven't showed it off so much. And I believe you said it in an interview or promo leading up to this fight that you've just been improving, especially since you got into the UFC. You've been improving. So I guess was it just relieving to show that you have knockout power and your hands are just getting better?
Yeah, of course. I mean, a lot of the submissions I've got in my career have come because I hurt the opponent, they shoot on me, and then I submit them. So it just, you don't necessarily get to see it on my record, but I do have, whether it's power, accuracy, whatever you want to call it, I do have decent striking, at least offensively, and I'm working on everything to make sure that I'm good everywhere.
The hardcore fans have known you've been one of the best flyweights outside of the UFC. 3 fights in the UFC, you're going to be top 10 next week. Did you see you being like your route this fast when you got here? Like, did you think you'd make such a big impact?
Obviously, I didn't expect to be put into the top or get a top 10 ranked fighter as my first fight. I expected to fight maybe 2 or 3 times first, and then after that maybe get a top 15 guy. But the way everything worked out with COVID and with the visa issues I had, I felt like I was losing time out of my prime. So to get that opportunity was great, and obviously to make the impact I've made was obviously even better.
And I just wanted to ask you, obviously, I mean, you're UFC in Canada in a full arena, then Madison Square Garden. Now you're fighting in the small Apex, but ironically, you were supposed to be on the Contender Series and fight here for your contract in this building, right? So how is it fighting in a smaller cage in the Apex?
Honestly, I didn't even notice when the fight started. I did notice that I could hear his corner. I heard him say, I'll go to the leg kick's there, over the top. I could hear different things the corner was saying, so that gave me a little insight into what he was planning, which for me obviously helped. Obviously he could hear what my corner probably said too, but I just felt super dialed in, ready to go, and yeah, the lack of a crowd didn't make a difference.
And you called out Brandon Moreno. What about that fight excites you?
Yeah, he's one of the best in the world, former title holder. He obviously coming off 2 losses, and I'm looking to be get myself into the top 5. So I think a win over him not only improves my confidence because I'm beating somebody that was at that level, but really pushed me into that title contention picture.
What did you think of his performance against Royval?
I didn't think that was his best performance. I don't know if it was the range that was giving him trouble or I'm not sure. He looked a little bit sloppy in that fight. Usually he's a really good boxer. He looked, average on last week.
When would you like to return?
As soon as possible. Obviously the Sphere is a huge event. That's UFC Noche. He's Mexican. That would be absolutely epic. But if they come to Australia, I'd love to fight in Australia as well. Have my home crowd cheering me on and get to see me fight live.
Obviously, you like fighting in Australia because it's your home, right? But do you enjoy coming over to the States and fighting in America?
Yeah, of course. It's a free holiday, except instead of paying for it, I just have to fight some dudes. So, what more could you ask for?
And finally, for me, I just wanted your thoughts on the flyweight division. Obviously, there's no clear next fight for Pantoja. So, if you were the matchmaker, who would fight Pantoja in Brazil?
I think Mikhaev makes the most sense, assuming he wins tonight. I haven't seen if he's fought or not, but he makes the most sense. Pantoja's called him out. If he looks impressive, I think he fights in the Brazil card. But if for whatever reason that doesn't come to fruition, I really don't know who's next. I don't want to see Royval fight him again straight away. I may have one more win before he fights Royval again.
Congrats, Steve.
Thank you very much.